Carol Cummings is trying to get a hold of her friends in Barbados for answers, where to get a COVID test during her trip this month to what she calls her second home.
It's kind of like going to the cottage here, but it's just a farther trip.
Cummings has traveled to Barbados almost every year since the 70s. She feels it's safe there and isn't letting COVID-19 or these new requirements stop her from going this year too.
Myself, my friends, my family, we've all been good here. We've followed the rules. We've quarantined. We haven't got together. So I think we can do that in another country, especially one who's taking care of their people too.
But the Minister of Transport disagreed.
She may feel that she's not taking additional risk, but she is exposing Canadians to additional risk.
Marc Arsenault stressed today non-essential travel is not recommended and announced new requirements that come into effect in a week that could deter other travelers. Anyone 5 or older will have to show proof of a negative COVID test taken within 72 hours before boarding a flight home to Canada.
If they haven't got the test result and there are clinics available, they will have to reschedule their departure because they won't be allowed on board.
But if travelers can show there was nowhere to get a test abroad, they can still fly home. But new rules require them to quarantine in Canada at a federally regulated facility.
To roll it out properly, a week is not enough time.
Frustrated airlines have been pushing the federal government for 6 months to start testing at airports in Canada and said they weren't consulted about the new requirements, nor did they get the details they need during talks today.
That time frame is not going to be sufficient to do this properly, and I think you're going to see a great deal of confusion.
Confusion for airlines and passengers, some now scrambling to find places to get tested abroad. Ashley Burke, CBC News, Ottawa.